RadioNetwork.com.
I want the people of America to be able to work less for the government and more for themselves.
A wonderful time to be alive.
Let us be shy no longer.
Angel Song and Mercury. TimeFactor.
Things going back in a very healthy direction.
Somebody's gotta say it. The real conservative truth lives here. This is the final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts.
Ron Paul has a libertarian view of the
Americans should demand jobs, not food stamps. You also say poor kids lack a strong work ethic and propose having them work as janitors in their schools. Can't you see that this is viewed at a minimum as insulting to all Americans, but particularly to black Americans?
Oh god, that's harsh. Now that is really harsh words as far as we concerned. Oh god. Anyways, it's me, LH Music, and this is the final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts for Thursday. That means January the 19th in the year 2011. And why? Juan Williams said a horrible question. Does you? Oh god, let me rephrase it again. If I do say so myself, if I were you, I'd take no for answers. If you don't mind, take a look and watch this.
Mr. Gingrich, you recently said black Americans should demand jobs, not food stamps. You also said poor kids lack a strong work ethic and propose having them work as janitors in their schools. Can't you see that this is viewed at a minimum as insulting to all Americans,
Insulting?
particularly to black Americans?
Okay. One, let me phrase this for you. We, us, black Americans. What do you think of who we are? Black, white people. As far as we're concerned. Oh god, here's Newt Gingrich's final answer. And this time, you may not gonna like this, but this is your worst nightmare. Take a look and watch this.
No, I don't see that.
See, I told you so.
My daughter, Jackie, who's sitting back there, Jackie Cushman, reminded me that her first job was at First Baptist Church in Carrollton, Georgia, doing janitorial work at 13. And she liked earning the money. She liked learning that if you worked, you got paid. She liked being in charge of her own money, and she thought it was a good start. I had a young man in New Hampshire who walked up to me. I've written 2 newsletters now about this topic. I've had over 50 people write me about the jobs they got at 11, 12, 13 years of age. Ran into a young man who started a donut company at 11. He's now 16. He has several restaurants that take his donuts. His father's thrilled that he's 16 because he can now deliver his own donuts.
Well,
What I tried to say, and I think it's fascinating, because Joe Klein reminded me that this started with an article he wrote 20 years ago. New York City pays their janitors an absurd amount of money because of the union. You could take one janitor and hire 30-some kids to work in the school for the price of one janitor, and those 30 kids would be a lot less likely to drop out. They would actually have money in their pocket. They'd learn to show up for work. They could do light janitorial duty. They could work in the cafeteria. They could work in the front office. They could work in the library. They'd be getting money, which is a good thing if you're poor. Only the elites despise earning money.
thank God! Thank God! Thank God! Now, everybody wants to go to a Baptist church. They want jobs. Everyone has go find a donut shop and do something, or if you go to work and as a janitor or a cleaning house lady or whatever it is. So, does that answer your question, Juan? Next, please. Here's one more time before it does gets worse.
The suggestion you made was about a lack of work ethic. And I gotta tell you, my
Don't you think I know that? Go.
email account, my Twitter account has been inundated with people of all races who are
Like,
asking if your comments are not intended to belittle the poor and racial minorities.
Excuse me! All racist? Why in the world you always said all racist? Here's my preface. You think black and white people are all racist? No. You take those famous last words back, Juan Williams. Seriously. And I'm not laughing. I'm not bluffing. This is the worst thing you ever said about racism. If I could wear my resurrection T-shirt says "E-racism," erase this curse. The racism has got to stop. If you say this R word one more time, I will make my head explode like a balloon. Ladies and gentlemen, jury, I demand that Juan Williams should apologize. Period. Here's your final answer. Oh God.
Saw some of this reaction during
Oh God. Here we go again with this reaction. Now you see what you've done. See what you've done.
during your visit to a black church in South Carolina, where a woman asked you why you refer to President Obama as the
Oh,
fool
God. Oh,
president.
God.
It sounds as if you are seeking to belittle people.
Oh. What cruelty is this? You think I'm supposed to go to church? Or something else? We, black and white people, are supposed to be in church, praising God. Not, you try to criticizing us? Ladies and gentlemen, jury, I demand a recap. I really demand a recap here. Oh boy. Final answer of Newt Gingrich. Final answer. And see what it comes from, anyways. Now you see it. People booze.
The fact is.
The fact is.
More people have been put on food stamps by Barack Obama than any president in American history.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I know among the politically correct, you're not supposed to use facts that are uncomfortable. Second, you were the one who earlier raised a key point.
Thank you.
The area that ought to be I-73 was called by Barack Obama a corridor of shame because of unemployment. Has it improved in 3 years? No. They haven't built the road. They haven't helped the people. They haven't done anything.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Finish your thought, Mr. Speaker. And one last thing. Yes, sir. So here's my point. I believe every American of every background has been endowed by their Creator with the right to pursue happiness, and if that makes liberals unhappy, I'm going to continue to find ways to help poor people learn how to get a job, learn how to get a better job, and learn someday to own the job.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Now you see. See? People live in a world of standing ovation. Newt Gingrich is right. You were wrong. That's right. You are absolutely positively wrong. Incorrect. Juan Williams. And by the way, why can't you just pick somebody your own size? If it's what's good for you. Period. And by the way, why can't you just apologize? Apologize to Newt Gingrich. Apologize to everyone, black and white people, minorities across the country, in the world. Because we, as conservatives, knows that it's not nice to fool Mother Nature. Intended to. Why can't you just apologize? Say those words. I'm very sorry. It won't happen again. That's all you do. You don't apologize. Then zip it. Put your money where your mouth is. Period. Enough said. Anyways, tomorrow I'll feel better already. We're gonna have some fun from ustream.tv.com for my final closing Time Factor Friday video commentary thoughts. And don't worry, I'll be here on the radio, on Premier Radio Networks, and so is on television with musical guest Tel Cruz. God, it's a dynamite show on my Time Factor television show on Fox. Trust me about that. Don't forget to Facebook me and follow me at facebook.com/LHMusicTime, as well as twitter.com/LHMusicTime. Check my website, lhmusictimefactor.weebly.com, for my Time Factor website. And why? Because the real conservative truth lives here. No questions? Good. Enough said. LH Music signing off, and we will be the real conservative king for the real conservative answers. And like I said before, the real conservative truth lives here. Go God's blessings. Go bye-bye. See ya.